From Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective. The Great Shift, Mass Exposure, First Contact, and the End of Dysfunctional Global Power. Humanity is fast approaching a profound threshold, one that has been predicted across ancient traditions, star knowledge, spiritual lineages, and inner knowing. This moment is often called the Great Shift, a collective awakening marked by mass exposure of hidden systems and higher possibility of first contact with non-human intelligence, higher dimensional consciousness. While the exact form this contact will take still remains unknown, its impact is inevitable. It will not arrive just as an event, but as a reorientation of reality itself. Humanity will no longer be able to sustain illusions built on separation, deception, and domination. Mass exposure, the collapse of false structures. Mass exposure is the total unraveling of long-standing systems that thrive on secrecy, corrupt governance, distorted narratives, economic exploitation, and leadership based in control rather than human service. These structures are incompatible with Earth's higher frequency consciousness and cannot survive sustained truth. As awareness accelerates, information will surface faster than it can be suppressed. Public trust in hierarchical power will continue to erode. People will begin to recognize manipulation, fear-based messaging, and manufactured division. This is not chaos with purpose, it is clearing. Dysfunctional global leadership ends not through violent overthrow, but through irrelevance. When people no longer consent to being ruled through fear, corrupt systems simply fail to function. First contact, a mirror, not a rescue. First contact, whether extraterrestrial, interdimensional, or consciousness-based, will not arrive as salvation, it will arrive as a mirror. Humanity will be faced with undeniable proof that we are not alone. Intelligence exists beyond our current scientific frameworks. Consciousness is fundamental, not secondary. This realization alone dismantles the myth that power must be centralized, weaponized, or hoarded. Contact reframes humanity's place in the cosmos from isolated and superior to interconnected and responsible. The greatest shock will not be technological, it will be ethical. The end of dysfunctional leadership. Leadership built on secrecy cannot survive transparency. Leadership built on domination cannot survive unity. Leadership built on fear cannot survive awakened consciousness. As humanity shifts, authority moves from institutions to individuals. Leadership becomes localized, relational, and integrity-based. Wisdom, emotional intelligence, and coherence replace false charm and control. Those unable to adapt will struggle the most, not as punishment, but as a natural consequence of energetic misalignment. How this benefits long-term ascending souls. For those who have been consciously ascending, often quietly, often painfully, this planetary phase brings both immense relief and increased responsibility. Many will notice long-held truths becoming widely accepted, validation of experiences once dismissed or ridiculed, a sense of finally being liberated. The years of inner work, shadow integration, nervous system regulation, and heart-based living were not preparation for escape, but for true self-emergence. The ascending act as stabilizers during collective shock, translators between fear and understanding, anchors of calm, discernment, and human compassion. Their role is not to convince or convert, but to embody. Presence itself becomes leadership. A new humanity emerges. This shift does not create a perfect world overnight. It creates an honest one. Humanity will still face challenges, but no longer under the illusion that someone else is in charge or that salvation comes from above. The realization will be simple and radical. We are participants, not subjects, creators, not consumers, a species growing into itself. The great shift is not the end of the world, it is the end of a world built on forgetting who we truly are, and the beginning of one based in remembrance, and loving and devoted ascension service from Ascension Lightworkers.